Hi, I'm here with my friend David Long, and David happens to also be our chairman of the elders here at Cedar Ridge. And just on behalf of our leadership, we want to thank you for the way that you have supported the Homestretch part of our Radical Faith campaign. It's just been a wonderful thing, and we want to give you a little bit of an update of things that have been happening with that. David?
Sure, Greg. I want to thank you too, because it's been a challenge at times for us, but as well, it's been a real successful program. To date, Radical Faith giving has totaled $1,576,000. That was on an original commitment of $1.9 million. So we've seen a success right there. We had a paydown Sunday a few weeks ago, and that offering on that one day was $175,000 given on one Sunday here at Cedar Ridge, and that was exciting, and the excitement that was generated through that. On that same day, we received 13 new commitments to the Radical Faith program. We also received 28 commitments for a one-time gift to Radical Faith. 12 people adjusted their commitment level, and then we had 42 people that just said, we will complete our commitment by the end of the year. So overall, we feel like we'll be real close to that $1.9 million original commitment made by Cedar Ridge people. That's
pretty exciting just to see that bump that we've got in that Homestretch phase and our Paydown Sunday. You know, in addition to funding for local campuses like our Coweta campus launch and some of our global outreach, one of the major parts of this Radical Faith and Homestretch phase of Radical Faith was to reduce our indebtedness, to reduce our church mortgage. And because of Radical Faith and Homestretch, we've saved over $450,000 in interest. And the good news is that our mortgage balance is now just below $356,000. I mean, that's remarkable for a church with 3 campuses, and the facilities that we have is $350,000 in debt, and we're very pleased with the progress that we've made there.
Because of your participation and generosity, Cedar Ridge has been placed in a position where we could restructure our loan, and by doing that, we've resulted in significantly reducing our weekly payment on that mortgage. And that restructuring has freed up about $15,000 a month that we now have available to use for additional ministry at Cedar Ridge.
That's hard to maybe visualize what that means, but let me tell you what you have done, what your generosity, what that means for this ministry. That $15,000 a month is going to go to our ministry budgets. That's going to allow for ministries that basically have been on a fixed budget for the last 5 years. It's going to allow us to have some breathing room with them and to let them take some next steps. It's also going to mean that we're going to be able to do some special projects that we've just been waiting for the funds to do, like signage and playgrounds at all of our campuses. There are also some needs, like we've got some aging air conditioning systems that need to be replaced. And so all of those kinds of projects and those ministry bumps in budget are going to take place by the end of this year.
And remember, Radical Faith doesn't end until December 31st of this year. Radical Faith giving will still go towards the mortgage paydown and towards global outreach. So those Radical Faith gifts still are going where they were originally designated. As a church family, as I said earlier, we have committed $1,900,000 to this program, and Radical Faith has been successful and will be. And so we want you just to continue to help us finish strong as Radical Faith will come to an end here at the end of this year.
Yeah, thank you, and help us finish strong.